Imagine stepping into a grand ballroom in the year 1800. Couples glide across the room in graceful patterns. Dresses shimmer in ruby red, emerald green, sapphire blue, and pure white. In this sea of faces, in this glowing ballroom, almost every lady is holding one small but powerful object, a fan. At first glance, it may look like nothing more than an accessory, a piece of silk stretched over carved ivory, lace sewn with pearls, painted feathers shimmering in the candlelight. But this delicate object was not simply for beauty. It was not only for cooling flushed cheeks. It was more than decoration. It was a silent messenger, a secret voice, a tool of love. The fan carried a hidden language, a code so clever that only the trained eyes of lovers could read it. It gave women power in a world that often denied them a voice. Today, we step into that world of mystery and romance to uncover the secret language of a fan. Fans have existed for thousands of years, longer than castles, longer than cathedrals, older even than some of the oldest cities we know. In ancient Egypt, more than 3,000 years ago, fans were already considered treasures. They were not mere tools, but symbols of power. The pharaoh, rulers seen as gods on earth, were cooled not by simple palm leaves, but by great fans of ostrich feather, gold and ivory. Servants carried them as if they were sacred. To wave a fan for a pharaoh was to serve divinity itself. When Tutankhamun, the boy king, was laid in his golden tomb, his treasures included ceremonial fans, proof that this humble object had a place even in eternity. In Greece, women carried fans made of peacock feathers. The shimmering eyes of the peacock were thought to protect against envy and evil. At banquets, servants waved large fans to cool wine and food and to bring rhythm to the music-filled air. Writers described fans as wings of love, already linking them to romance. In Rome, too, fans had a place. Wealthy Roman women carried small fans made of feathers or thin wood, while large fans cooled emperors during ceremonies. The Romans even had a word for them, flabellum, a word that would travel through centuries. Further east, in Persia, fans not only useful but poetic. Poets wrote of silk, fans perfumed with rose water, waved during summer evenings so that the air itself carried sweetness. A young man might give such a fan to his beloved, knowing that each time she moved it, she would breathe the memory of him. In the Byzantine Empire, fans were carried in churches, waved before altars as a sign of purity. They were often decorated with angels and crosses, reminding everyone that even air could be holy. In the Ottoman courts, sultans and their wives used fans made of silk and ivory. Some were inlaid with precious stones, a sign of wealth and majesty. And so, by the time fans arrived in Europe, they already carried the weight of centuries. But in Europe, They would take on an entirely new role. They became a secret language of the heart. Life in Europe during the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries glittered with jewels, lace, and gold, but the strict rules bound women's life. Ladies of high society were watched closely. They were expected to walk gracefully, to speak softly, to smile politely, and to keep their hearts silent. They could not openly flirt. They could not confess their feelings to a man. Even too much laughter or too many glances could be judged improper. But women are clever. If their lips were bound by rules, they would speak with their hands. If words were forbidden, gestures would become language. And so the language of the fan was born. A fan became an ally, a shield, a secret messenger. With a fan, a lady could hide her blush, cover her smile, or send a message across a crowded ballroom. It gave women power in a world that demanded silence. It allowed them to speak what could never be spoken. A lady placing her fan near her heart was saying, "You have my love." Drawing it slowly across her cheek, whispered, "I like you." Dropping it gently to the ground, said, "We'll be friends." Touching it softly to the lips was the boldest message of all, for it meant, "Kiss me." Now picture the ballroom again. Dozens of people talking, laughing, dancing, music filling the air, jewels flashing with every turn. Across the room, a gentleman meets the eyes of a lady. She raises her fan to her lips. No one else sees, no one else notices, but he knows. He knows exactly what it means. A single gesture has spoken more than 100 words. The code grew richer with every passing year. Opening the fan slowly meant yes. Closing it sharply meant no. Fanning once slowly meant I'm married. Fanning it quickly meant I'm engaged. To strangers, it looked like nothing more than a woman cooling her face, but to the trained eyes, it was a conversation. A lady could hide her eyes behind the fan, saying, "I love you," in secret. She could press it to her right cheek for yes or to her left cheek for no. She could carry it in her right hand to say, "You are too bold," or in her left hand to warn, "We're being watched." Even danger could be a signal. Holding the fan to the ear meant, "I wish to speak with you." Drawing it to the forehead meant, "We are being followed." Closing the fan slowly with sadness meant only one thing: goodbye. Every flake, every fold, every flutter carried meaning. It was a language as delicate as lace and as dangerous as love itself. In Spain, the fan became almost an art form of its own. During bullfights, women carried fans not only for the heat, but also to signal hot admirers. A quick movement could arrange a secret meeting. In the world of flamenco, the fan was not decoration, but passion itself. Every snap, every opening, every closing was part of the dance of love. In France and in England, the fan became a game of romance in glittering courts. At a masquerade ball, a fan could hide a smile or give away a glance. Some romances began in this way. Some marriages were arranged through nothing more than hidden signals. In the court of Louis XV, it was said that a duchess agreed to a marriage proposal with nothing but a flick of her ivory fan. In England, Lady Mary Wortley Montagu became famous for her cleverness and her fan, which she used as skillfully as her words. In Italy, Venetian ladies at Carnival, their faces hidden behind masks, carried painted, daring fans. Through these, they arranged secret meetings in crowded streets. Stories grew. A Spanish noblewoman was said to have begun a love affair after signaling with her fan during a bullfight. A French duchess signaled her lover across the court without anyone else noticing. In some places, even queens used fans in political games, signaling allies and enemies with a simple gesture. While men debated treaties and wars, women conducted their own secret diplomacy in silence. The fan was their veil, their shield, and their weapon. But time does not stand still. By the late 19th century, society began to change. Women gained more freedom. They could speak more openly, laugh without fear, show affection without judgment. The strict rules of romance faded. The fan's secret code was no longer needed. Fans remained beautiful, but they lost their hidden power. They became decoration, a reminder of an age when every glance carried meaning. Even though the language has disappeared, the mystery remains. We still see it in novels, in films, in costume dramas. In Spanish flamenco, the fan is still used to express love and passion. The fan has survived as a symbol of elegance. It whispers to us of a time when love had to be hidden, when silence spoke louder than words. So the fan was never just an accessory. It was a weapon of love, a language of the heart. Every glance, every fleck, every delicate movement spoke words that could never be said aloud. The fan gave women power in silence. It gave lovers a way to speak without speaking. Next time you see a fan, remember behind its delicate beauty lies a world of secrets. A world where love was hidden, yet always alive. This was the fan language of love. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.